Hello, Cypress Lake members. John Pazder here, Director of Golf. I'm here with Chris Black, our new club president.
Yeah.
Before Chris has a few words, I just want to hope everyone's having a great summer, whether you're down here or if you're up north. Those that we haven't seen in a while, we are still thinking about you, and we hope that you're having a great time playing some good golf, traveling the world, or whatever you may be doing, spending some time with family. But we are looking forward to your return in the fall here.
Absolutely, gone but not forgotten. So, John, thanks for having me. I must have made it, getting to be on John's channel. So I'm happy to be here, happy to contribute, and appreciate the work you guys do.
Yeah. So, Chris, as the new president, just maybe share some of your insight of what you'd like to see the club in the next during your term here.
I mean, I think I'd like to start by just acknowledging what everybody's seen in the email from Ed and heard about Bryce's farewell. As much as we are disappointed, we have to be really grateful for what we've had these last 14 years. In Bryce and his team, just the playing conditions and the culture that they've put up. Again, as much as it's disappointing, I think it's an opportunity for us to find somebody who, will maintain that same work ethic, will maintain that same attention to detail, and really that same passion for the game that spills over to the golf experience. So, again, as much as we are disappointed, it's an opportunity for us as well. So
I can tell you, the day that Bryce told me, my heart sank, and
Same.
I felt like I was losing a brother.
Yep. We won't be too far away.
But at the same time, I was super happy for him.
Yeah.
And if he was going to go anywhere, it was going to be right down the road where I would still be able to see him and get together, play some golf or whatever it may be. But really sad to see him leave. But I think it's an exciting way for the club here to what's the next chapter for the club as far as the golf course goes. And I'm very confident there are a lot of good applicants that will be coming in, I have full confidence that we will be able to have the same playing conditions, and
totally
and sometimes it's good to have a new view or new person in town. So.
Absolutely. Well, don't get any ideas.
I won't.
Okay. Other than that,
I'm staying.
Okay, good. Other than that, that person who does come on to replace Bryce, they're gonna help lead our what we've projected for those consolidated golf projects next summer. We're really excited about those. We've been working really closely with the contractors and the architect to get some finalized plans that the membership can see and chew on. We'd be knocking out full bunker renovation with the liners, so that everybody will hopefully see fewer
no plug lies.
Well, I don't want to say no plug lies, but fewer plug lies. We'll be extending tees to create a little more flexibility on those runway teeing grounds. We'll begin working to repair lake banks, restoring those. We'll install the rest of the natural areas as designed by our architect Ron Force. And then we're going to do hopefully a significant reimagining of that short game facility. So we've got a lot on the table for 2025 summer. Again, that new person will help manage and lead those projects.
Some exciting stuff.
Absolutely. So excited.
Good. Any other thing you'd like to share besides that?
Just real quick, one minor, sort of a small anecdote coming out of the meeting we had with Ron Force, our golf course architect. When we were talking with him a couple weeks ago about the short game facility, the reimagining of that. He started the conversation by asking really good questions. I enjoyed the time. He said, what kind of quality of product do you want out of this project? Do you want average, good, better, best? And then he said ultra best. And I love that term. And we kind of all looked around at each other, the handful of us who were there. And I don't think anybody wanted to lead with like ultra best, but we kind of looked around and then everybody sheepishly said, well, yeah, ultra best. That's what we want, right? And I think that is what we want for the club in every facet, whether it's the golf experience on the ground or at the
tournaments
level,
that we run,
level.
Food and beverage that we offer.
Absolutely. That is really, if I had to sort of steal Ron's term, that would be one term that I would like to steal to ascribe that to kind of what we're trying to do here for the club, is create that ultra best experience from soup to nuts.
Because for me, coming from the staff, our main goal here is to provide that enjoyable experience for our members and their guests here at the club. And you go out there and if you have just something average or mediocre, it's just average or mediocre.
That's right.
But if we can have something that is ultra best, ultimately that's what's keeping you here as a member, because you enjoy that experience.
And it's what
you
attracts
enjoy
new members. That's right.
You enjoy being here.
That's right.
Retain and attract.
That's
we
exactly
talked about
right.
that before.
That's exactly
so,
right.
Appreciate that, and I think we're off to a good start with Chris Black as our new club president. I'm looking forward to working alongside him as well.
Same here.
He's been on the board for a number of years now, so it's nothing too new.
Nope.
But he has a lot of good thoughts and visions, and very. I think Chris is very good that he understands what's best for the club as a whole. He's very open to hearing from all of you members. Gets along with everybody.
Yeah, and I'll say, one of the things that's tough about being on the volunteer board is that we're making decisions that are for the ultimate good of the entire club. And sometimes those decisions are tough, and sometimes they affect individuals maybe negatively. I hate to say negatively, but they do have an impact on individuals. And I just encourage people, if you're watching, to take the decisions for what they are. They are very thoughtful. They're very thorough. They start usually from management, from operations. They go to the committee level where they're, to use a term that I stole from Steve Shemp, brain screwed to death, and then to the board level. So there is really some thoughtfulness that goes into these decisions. And again, they're all based on creating the ultra best experience, if you will, and doing what's right for the club as a whole. So absolutely. So I appreciate you.
Perfect.
mentioning that. Yeah.
Well, just a couple other items just to talk about. We do have our Labor Day event coming up. The registration is open for that. I've also included a link below in the Clubster post. Also, in the weekly updates, you have seen we do have the event schedules for the MGA, the men's, the ladies, and our mixed events. You can see links for that if you want to print something out, our season event booklet. So we're really gearing up for the upcoming season. We're getting back from our sign up early, because we have found that especially the MGA events, they do fill up fast. So make sure you do that. And then also just reintroducing Clubster, just to make sure that everybody understands what Clubster is for. That's where our communication piece, we like to post things that are coming up. Check Clubster daily, whether once a day, just scroll through it, see what's new. We like to try to keep things updated, and that's really your source to find out what's going on here at the club.
Yeah, and I would say, just as a user of Clubster, make sure you have your notifications turned on. I think I've seen you mention that before.
Yep.
But you can set your notifications on your mobile device to alert you when something actually is posted, so you don't have to look in it manually, but rather you'd be notified on your little icon or whatever, say one or whatever. Yep. So just a tip that I use. So.
All right, well, that's a wrap for this episode. We appreciate everybody watching, and look forward to reopening and getting ready for the upcoming season.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
See you next time.